Top World Cup songs.
For this list, we'll be ranking the most popular or influential songs that were used as anthems to represent the FIFA World Cup tournament. We'll be considering official and unofficial songs for this list, just so long as they were closely associated or easily identifiable with the games. Number 10, The Time of Our Lives, Il Divo and Toni Braxton. We kick off our list with two musical flavors which may not, at first glance, mesh together, opera and R&B.
This has to be one of the most unlikely combinations I could think of. Also, Toni Braxton's Unbreak My Heart still hits. I don't think I've heard anything else from Il Divo, but they do really work together. Anyway, we are gathered here today because I listened to the 2026 World Cup song, and that immediately led me to wanting to look up my other options. I actually recorded a video that went through every World Cup song from the 60s to 2022, but got stuck in copyright jail. So here we go with this top 10. At the least, I know what my top choices are, which I'll get into at the end. We'll see if there's any overlap. Drop your top World Cup songs. Here we go.
The Time of Our Lives brought together classical vocal icons Il Divo and American singer Toni Braxton for a slow and moving ballad, used during the 2006 World Cup in Germany. The song has a 90s flair to it, likely due to Braxton's involvement, while Il Divo's trained precision gives the whole thing a level of class. It's the melding of two genres that makes The Time of Our Lives stand out, however, and proves that sometimes musical opposites can attract.
Interesting to choose a ballad as well.
Number 9, Gloryland, Daryl Hall and Sounds of Blackness.
Oh, that's who sings this song. Daryl Hall from Hall & Oates? Maneater? That original video I recorded was just playing the songs. It didn't give any information, so this one may be better.
Music fans may closely associate Daryl Hall with the 1980s music scene, but the blue-eyed soul singer is very respected as an artist, even chalking up this anthem for the 1994 World Cup in the United States. Hall collaborated with the award-winning vocal group Sounds of Blackness for this song, which adapts a melody slightly similar to the Battle Hymn of the Republic, while evoking mental images of America's heartland. Hall is pure class as his charismatic vocals blend perfectly with the power of Sound of Blackness. It's one heck of an anthem indeed.
I personally wouldn't put this one in my top 10. The song itself is fine. I think that just is going to boil down to preference because I prefer the more upbeat World Cup songs. The World Cup, and just sporting events in general, are energetic, high energy. I like the songs that reflect that. It's like going to the gym and putting on Adele, and I love Adele, but that's not a place I'd want to hear a slow and emotional song.
Number 8, We Are One, Ole Ola, Pitbull featuring Jennifer Lopez and Claudia Leite. We're not sure why FIFA decided that the 2014 Brazilian World Cup needed a bomb of booty-shaking beats, but that's what they got when they brought Pitbull, Jennifer Lopez, and Claudia Leite to the party.
The video clip definitely works. Flags from everywhere, people from everywhere. Mr. Worldwide and Jenny from the Block, good combo. Claudia Leite is from Brazil. I think the drums are fun on this one, but still not in my top 3.
We Are One, Ole Ola, is a dance anthem that boasts a sexy groove and a sing-along chorus that's super easy to learn, ensuring that football fans would be dancing in their seats in no time.
The chorus is what I thought fell flat on this song, but singability is important and it is catchy, which is probably why Wave and Flag is one of my favorites. You just have to say one line of that song and it'll get stuck in my head for the rest of the day.
Ensuring that football fans would be dancing in their seats in no time. We Are One, Ole Ola is probably one of the most fun songs on this list, a hot and breezy jam perfect for the Brazilian games. Number 7, Anthem, Vangelis. Vangelis may be known primarily for his moody soundtrack work, or his career with formidable prog rockers Aphrodite's Child. But did you know he also contributed the instrumental anthem to the Korean-Japanese World Cup in 2002? The song was appropriately titled, well, anthem, and was released in an orchestral version, as well as the electronic medium for which Vangelis is best known.
As someone who likes electronic music, I do prefer the electronic version. I also think this one has one of the coolest video clips.
The song strays a bit from the composer's soundtrack work on films like Chariots of Fire or Blade Runner, injecting an infectious Europop vibe to a short but sweet bit of techno-electronica. Number 6, Un'estate italiana, Eduardo Benato and Gianna Nannini. This
color scheme in the background, I closely associate with the late 80s, early 90s. And then the squiggly lines are kind of reminding me of that jazz cup.
If the slick production and catchy melodies behind Un'estate italiana sound familiar, that's because the song was co-written by Giorgio Moroder, the man responsible for writing numerous soundtrack and pop hits during the 1970s and 80s. Moroder's anthem for the 1990 Italian World Cup is performed by natives Gianna Nannini and Eduardo Benato, and it wouldn't be out of place amongst the composer's other work with Berlin, Donna Summer, or Bonnie Tyler.
He wrote I Feel Love by Donna Summer. On this channel, we may need to watch a whole video on songs written by Giorgio Moroder. He had such range, or has, he's still alive. Semi-unrelated, but Giorgio Moroder by Daft Punk, also good.
Nannini's powerful, gritty vocals are actually similar to Tyler's own dramatic voice, and her and Benato soar above Moroder's epic, synthesized pop rock melody with ease.
It must be one of those that grow on you, because I like it now a lot more than I did the first time I heard it.
If there was ever a FIFA anthem that could double as a soundtrack hit, it's this one. Number 5, El Rock del Mundial, Los Ramblers. Everything has a beginning, and when it comes to FIFA World Cup anthems, that beginning is El Rock del Mundial by Los Ramblers, the soundtrack to the 7th World Cup back in 1962.
I like a lot of the Mexico World Cup songs that I've heard. What do you call this genre? Dance? Rock? If we were in a bar in the 60s, this song was playing and then the next song was something by Chubby Checker, I wouldn't be surprised.
The games that year were held in Chile, which may bring to mind some sort of bossa nova or tropicalia sound, right?
Good vibes.
Nope. El Rock del Mundial is a tired and true slice of old-fashioned rock and roll, the sort of swinging tune that wouldn't sound out of place blaring at a drive-in, or as the soundtrack to a sock hop. Still, Los Ramblers know how to write a catchy tune, and it somehow all works perfectly. Number 4, World in Motion, New Order. We mentioned Giorgio Moroder's 1990 World Cup anthem earlier in the video, but the Italian games that year also had an unofficial song, one that also brought the electronic thunder.
Express yourself, create the space, you know you can win, don't give up the chase.
I have a lot of thoughts about this one. Mostly that Joy Division would never have made a World Cup song. Only New Order could have done that. I know I bring this up almost any time one of these two bands are mentioned on the channel, but I feel like it's not spoken about enough. Their sound really went from night to day with the death of Ian Curtis. And it really could have only been the version of them that made Blue Monday or Bizarre Love Triangle that would come out with a song like World in Motion. Easily on my top 10 as well.
New Order were formed from the ashes of post-punk icons Joy Division and adapted a dance-friendly 80s aesthetic to their formerly gloomy sound.
Maybe I spoke about that too soon.
Achieving a number of hits in the process. World in Motion was a smash for New Order, serving as their only #1 hit at home, and even featured a guest rap verse from one of the English players, John Barnes.
His rap is one of my favorite parts.
The whole affair is cheeky and lighthearted, but also infectious and fun. Number 3, Wave and Flag, Coca-Cola Celebration Mix, Kanan. The next song on our list was originally recorded by Somali hip-hop reggae fusion artist Kanan and released on his 2009 album Troubadour.
The vibes are immaculate with this song. I originally had it as my number 2, but then decided that it should tie for number 1. I remember hearing this song long before I knew it was for the World Cup.
Wavin' Flag has seen a long life over the years, having been remade by a host of Canadian artists, including Drake and Avril Lavigne, for the charity group Young Artists for Haiti following the 2010 Haiti earthquake.
I didn't know that such a thing happened. This ensemble, I mean. It's like a 2010 We Are the World, which was like a US version of the UK's Do They Know It's Christmas. This makes me think I should listen to more Kanon songs.
The song would be adopted yet again in 2010 by the Coca-Cola Company to promote that year's World Cup in South Africa, and was released as a Coca-Cola celebration mix, complete with anthemic whoas and a simple yet memorable chorus.
Gets stuck in my head so
Number
quickly.
2, Waka Waka, this time for
Yes.
Africa, Shakira featuring Freshly Ground. Kanon's Wavin' Flag was an unofficial anthem for the 2010 South African Games, but that year's official jam was Shakira's Waka Waka, this time for Africa.
This is also my number 1, so tied with Wavin' Flag. As a Shakira fan myself, I do just like her vocals in nearly every song I've heard her in. Versatile too, albums in English and Spanish. She made 2 versions of this song in both languages. Something I do remember though is that this one was played a lot on the radio during its day. It felt a little bit overplayed, but enough time has passed, I do really like it.
The song uses a pulsing beat to drive home a fun and
that
lighthearted
Piqué?
groove, while Shakira's vocals are equally upbeat and positive.
Today's your day. I feel it. You pave the way, believe it.
This would be the last time the Colombian hitmaker would have a song used for the World Cup either, as Shakira collaborated with Carlinhos Brown in 2014 for La La La, the official song of the 2014 Brazilian World Cup.
Is it too late to bring her back for 2026?
Before we name our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
I had never heard of Anastasia before hearing this song.
Free your mind.
This one's different.
Number 1, La Copa de la Vida, aka The Cup of Life, Ricky
It had
Martin.
to be.
Some of the World Cup anthems on this list may be foreign to music fans who don't follow football, but odds are pretty good that even casual soccer fans are familiar with this hit from Latin pop icon Ricky Martin. La Copa de la Vida
This was my number 2. It's iconic, and you don't have to have watched anything about football to have heard this song. Was this not his number 1 hit? This, along with Livin' La Vida Loca, were his top hits. But this one got to number 1 on the charts in 30 countries, in English, Spanish, and Spanglish.
La Copa de la Vida was released in Spanish and English versions, with video clips for both, and is carved from the same stone of funky pop that Martin's known for. The song is immediate in its mission to get you up, out of your seat, and dancing, serving as the perfect anthem for the 1998 World Cup Games in France. We'll take a double shot from this cup of life, please.
Do you agree with our picks?
It's rare that I agree with Watch Mojo, but we do have a very similar top 3. I'm gonna link you the video in the description. Check out their channel if you want to see more like this. This video is a bit older, so it didn't get into the 2022 World Cup songs, which I was completely okay with because none of those are favorites of mine. If you like one of those, let me know which it was. But 2010 seemed like a golden year for the songs. 2 of my top 3 are from 2010. For me, number 1 was tied, Waka Waka and Wavin' Flag, with Cup of Life at number 2. And then number 3 was from World Cup 70. It's called Fútbol México 70. That one was giving me a lot of trouble with copyright, so I don't think I can play it here, but it goes, Fútbol México 70. The refrain is catchy, 70s, high energy. Now about the 2026 song, it's called Lighter by J.Lo and Karin Leon. I didn't like it at all. Not the beat, not the lyrics. It may also be my preference for the more upbeat World Cup song choices, but this one would not make my top 10. Anyway, you'll have to let me know what your favorite World Cup song was, what your least favorite was. That's all I have for today. Thank you for watching with me. I'll see you next time.